Zuckerberg San Francisco General is really so much more than just a hospital. We are really more like a vertically integrated healthcare system. We provide primary care services, emergency services, we provide critical care, inpatient hospital services, and psychiatric services.
We had developed a harm composite that had us focusing on 12 different conditions. Well, what we found, what we learned, was when you try to focus on too many things, it's very difficult to improve on anything. And as we moved forward, we decided to focus on 4 specific harm events, and one of which was hospital-acquired pressure ulcers.
Our HAPPY project, which is our hospital-acquired pressure injury program, came about because of nursing indicators and patient care. HAPIs are injuries that patients have while in bed and immobile. We tried many things, turning patients every 2 hours, augmenting diets with the physicians and the nutritionists. But then when we really looked at it, we looked at the Braden scale, which is a scale that would indicate if someone was at risk or not.
We found that some of the patients that were scored upon admission with a Braden score of a mild or high still contracted a hospital-acquired pressure injuries. When investigating further, we learned that nurses, they were calculating the Braden score, but they were only looking at the total score that patients were getting with a Braden rather than looking at its components.
For instance, when we looked at location on the body, we were able to identify the top body parts where patients were acquiring these pressure injuries and what standard work we could implement as far as dressing and padding to apply on these patients.
Some of the things that people talked about was a desire for more information, more knowledge about wounds, descriptions. It also highlighted things that we could improve about the charting system.
We don't want to start looking at solutions until we really understand the problem. And the A3 forces you to do that. By the left-hand side, going over the background, why this, why now? And then the right-hand side really gets to the countermeasures and implementing the things that we want to do that we really believe are going to make the improvement hold and sustain.
We have challenges not only here at the hospital, but certainly throughout the entire San Francisco Health Network. How do we create this body of expertise so that we can sustain over the long term? So it's not just one person, but that we really have a committee that looks at the needs of all of the patients within the network.
To create change, you need to work in an interdisciplinary way. And that is what the A3 actually taught us. It starts from the CNAs, then it moves to the RNs understanding, then it moves to physician, then it moves to nutritionists at the bedside. And all of these components leads into the core of the DNA of how successful we're going to be.
What this project is about is really making sure that our patients are served in the most compassionate and financially appropriate way that we can. And I really want to congratulate the group that worked on this and served our patients so incredibly well.